Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. Today is pretty special, man. I want to talk to you guys about something that's been going on in my life, and I feel like it's very relatable. It's very important, and again, I wanted to connect with you guys all because over the next 22 days or so, I'm not really sure where God is going to take us, but I wanted to start this 22-day journey with you guys. I have a couple friends with me. I'm going to drop the link to the Bible plan in the description below, and I want you all to join if you're interested. Follow me on the Bible Plan app, and let's get this journey together, man. First I want to talk to you about how important it really is to let your light shine, the light of God, just to show people how God's working in your life, how important it is to give him his grace, honor God, and just speak freely about the things that are going on in your life, because you never know who's watching. So there were several instances over the past few weeks where I was reminded just how important it is for me to continue to let others know the work that God is doing in my life. A friend of mine reached out to me and told me that he was getting baptized. Now, this may not seem like a big thing to you guys, but it was just a reminder for me that, one, we're in several group chats together, right? So for him to reach out to me personally and say, hey, Sam, I'm getting baptized. Here's the link. You can watch it. To me, that really stood out, and that was really personal to me because it was a reminder that he knew that it would be serious to me, right? And when you really think about that, you really think about why would he think that that would be serious to me? Why would he think that that would be something that he can reach out to me and really know that I would care? And it's because I'm constantly telling people how good God is and how much God does in my life and how much I appreciate God for the things that he does in my life. And that has translated into him knowing that, if I share this news with Sam, it's going to be something that he's going to take serious because I'm taking it serious. And he's going to support me in it because he knows how serious of a decision that is. Like, getting baptized is like, it's like being reborn. And it really is, because your mindset allows you to have a mindset shift and a mindset change of, I'm stripping away who I used to be, and I want to become somebody new in God. And he knew that I would take that message and encourage and support him. And I was able to watch it, man. It was really a big thing for me. I was in the bathroom cheering and yelling and just super excited for him, even though he couldn't hear me, because, like I said, it was just a testament that, the things that I do and the things that I say about God have reached somebody in a way that they know how important God is to me. And then there was another instance where, a friend wanted to start a Bible plan. He said, I want to kind of get serious about this. And I said, building that habit, it's not always easy because of the things that are going on in our lives, the things that are going on in the world. But, let's start a Bible plan together and let's see where it goes, right? So he was like, all right, man, yeah, find one and send it to me. And I'm like, nah, like, I got Bible plans and stuff that I'm doing on my own. You guys know that I'm heavily on the Bible app, and I'm currently on like an 80-something day streak, just staying in the Word every day with God, spending some type of time with God, even if it's just 30 seconds. So I told him I'll give him some accountability. Like, no, you find a Bible plan that you like, something that speaks to you, and then you send it to me. And then I ended up sending it out to a couple other guys that I knew, and said, hey, I just opened it. I didn't tell anybody that they had to, but I opened it up to them. I said, a couple of people are doing this Bible plan. If you're interested, join up. If not, maybe next time. And that's really what I do. I never really try to force people into something. That's like, if God speaks to you and you feel like this is something that you need to do, then go ahead and join us on this plan. And so today is day one of that plan. It is February 22nd, 2024, and we're going to start the plan together. And again, we're going to open up our Bible app. We're going to start this plan together, and I'm super excited to kind of bring you guys along this journey. Hopefully, I can stay 22 days straight making content and putting it out here. So even if that's just, meeting with you guys really quick before work, in the car, whatever, to do this plan together, putting it up and loading it up for YouTube, then that's good for me, right? Because I'm just really trying to stay consistent. And if you guys solely want faith and mindset, and the four pillars of my channel are, faith, fashion, fitness, and finance. So if you guys really solely want faith, content, then go over to Mastering the Faith. I will have that's a new channel that I'm starting, and I'm going to start loading content over there where it's just faith content. Mastering the Man is going to transition into more of a hub, where people can find everything that I'm doing. But if you solely want certain type of content and you don't want to get bogged down with the other type of content that I'm creating or the daily vlogs and stuff like that, make sure you guys head over to Mastering the Faith and check out that and build that channel up so people can find the faith content that they want. So, like I said, the description's in the below if you want to join. It's never too late to join. Even if you join a couple days after, just join up and get with us. So we're going to go over to plans and go to my plans in the app. And this plan is called, wow, man. Okay, so like it's crazy. So we got 4, it was supposed to be 2, but we got 4 participants in it right now, which is crazy. That's love. Trusting God's plan in the waiting. And it's lessons from the life of Joseph. Trusting God's plan in the waiting, man. That's even the title kind of speaks already, because a lot of times in our life we're in the waiting and we're waiting on God to move. So I'm curious to see where this plan takes us. Again, it's 22 days. We're on day 1. I'm going to read out loud the devotional. I'm going to play or maybe I'll read the Bible verse too, and then we can kind of talk about it at the end. I will put the devotional on the screen so you can read on your own. Maybe I don't have the best reading or narrating voice, so I'm going to read out loud the devotional or do an overlay of some sort, but we'll figure it out. We'll find what works for us in this video. But they actually have a YouTube video too, so maybe I will link that. I'm not sure how I would put it out on the channel, but let's get started, man. I'm excited. And so it says, trusting God's plan in the waiting. It says a little extra, day 1. It says, waiting. Nobody likes to wait, yet we all do it every single day. Let me take a wild guess. You are probably waiting for something to change in your life. Am I right? Could it be a promise to be fulfilled, a dream to come to pass, or your heart's desire to finally become a reality? If so, I feel you. I know a thing or two about waiting. As I write this, my dream is to one day be married, but I find myself in a seemingly endless season of waiting. Can you relate? The object of your wait may be very different from mine, but just as important to you. Maybe you or someone you love desperately needs to be healed of cancer or a disease. Or you may be walking through the frustrating valley of infertility with no hope of a baby in sight. A job, a wayward child, a broken relationship, depression that never seems to end. If we're being honest with ourselves, there's something we're all waiting for, even now. I found that when it feels like there are no changes on my horizon, the best way to fight discouragement is to seek the promise of the one who can never fail me. So while seeking encouragement, I started identifying with this one intriguing man in the book of Genesis. His story of years and years of waiting resonated with me. Without further ado, join me on a journey as we step into the sandals of one of the great biblical heroes of faith, Joseph of the Old Testament. He's known worldwide for that particular coat of many colors. Take a sneak peek into some of the lessons we'll explore as we learn how to wait well. God-given dreams, when bad things happen to good people, run from temptation, feel like your wait is a prison, being forgotten, God's perfect timing, living with past hurts, forgiving those who hurt you, hiding your true self, learning from your mistakes, but God, a promise fulfilled. Tomorrow we'll meet the dreamer himself. In the meantime, each day we'll have a little bonus material podcast called A Little Extra. Check out today's, which sets the stage for all the family drama Joseph was born into. It's a doozy. Some of the questions that are going along with this Bible plan is, what is the dream you are waiting for? Which topics resonate with you and why? And what do you hope to learn from this study? So what are the dreams that you're waiting for? I know for me personally, man, it's always been the dream of mine to create content full time, to connect and resonate with people. I'm a man of many habits and hobbies. I like to learn. I like to grow. I like to be disciplined. Right now, I'm building a multi-billionaire a multi-billion-dollar clothing company from scratch. I'm doing it alone. It's a struggle, but it's something that I find passion in. It's something that I find purpose in. The clothing company is called Untethered Society. Um, my belief is that when you become untethered, you fully begin to live. You cut ties with the world and the way that the world wants you to live, and you really identify with who God wants you to be, and then you become untethered. So the Untethered Society is my clothing company. It's something that I'm building from scratch. We had one launch last year where we sold out completely. I'm working on new pieces, but again, sometimes it can get frustrating doing things by yourself or doing things on your own. So that's where I am now, just learning and growing as a person. I'm on my way to fatherhood. I'm a new husband. So like I said, some of the dreams that I'm waiting for are just ways to provide for my family and ways that I can fulfill my purpose in God. And I'm waiting for God to just, I'm staying consistent on creating content, doing things that honor Him. And I'm just waiting for that moment, waiting for my moment. And some of the topics that resonate with me, we went over a few. A God-given dream, that resonates with me because I feel like the dreams that I'm fighting for, the dreams that I'm working for were God-given. A lot of my things that I have created, even Mastering a Man, came to me in a dream, right? And I'm talking about, I got the name Mastering a Man in a dream where God said, I was trying to find a name for something, that the journey that I was on. I was trying to find a name for the person that I was becoming. And really I was mastering the man. And when I think of mastering the man, I think of mastering the flesh. That's why my 4 pillars are faith, finance, fashion, and fitness, because those are areas of the flesh where we can easily become distracted. You can lose faith. Money problems or money issues can cause you to not do the things that honor God. Fashion, just looking the part, being well put together for people to connect with you, and tell your story and resonate with you. And fitness, just being mentally fit, physically fit, spiritually fit, for the journey that's up ahead. So that's why I created those pillars, and that's why I created Mastering a Man, because I got it in a dream. Untethered Society, I was trying to think of a group of people that I could connect with on a fashion tip, and Untethered gathers the stitching and the yarn that creates fabric. But even when you're bound to the yarn, you have to cut it in order to release your piece or release the product that you're working on. So that's how I came up with the idea of the Untethered Society. It was the idea of being cut loose to be and to create the things that you want to do. Feel like your weight is a prison. I think I've always felt like, man, I'm just stuck here. But then I had to realize that, sometimes you're not stuck, you're just going through. When you're in a season, you're going through a season because there's a way out on the other side. So you're not really stuck. Running from temptation, we're easily tempted. Like, I feel like I'm resonating with a lot of these. Being forgotten. It's so easy to feel like, God, you forgot me. I'm here. I'm waiting for you. Please come and just enter back into my life and get me to where I'm trying to go. I feel like those are easy things that we can relate with. Living with past hurts, like forgiving those who hurt you, hiding your true self. Like, I can't wait to really dive into some of these because I feel like it's something that not just me, but a lot of people can resonate with. So let's go on to the next step and read today's verse, which is Psalms 27, verse 14. It's from a Psalm of David. Wait patiently for the Lord. Be brave and courageous. Yes, wait patiently for the Lord. And we can just take that into tomorrow. We can take that into today. We can take that into any moment that we have and be reminded that we just need to wait on God. It's on God's time and not our own. Like, it's so easy to take things back into our own hands and say, you know what, I could have been did this. I could have been did this. But, there's a difference between doing it right, and doing it God's way. And for me and the things that I'm trying to create, I don't want to just do them and do them right, but I want to do them God's way, because doing it God's way is the only way that it's going to last. It's going to outlast and endure the changes of the world and the changes of the temptations of the devil. So, God, I'm asking you, to come into everybody's life who's watching this, who's waiting on you, God, and just remind us that it's on your time and not our own, but you're still with us. God, you've never left us and you will never forsake us. And so In the Bible app, you'll be able to talk it over, right? So we have a kind of like a group chat where we can talk it over with each other. Friend of mine said, "Be patient, never give up, and trust God's timing." Today, I'm not gonna do it on camera, but I'm gonna take some time, reflect on what I just read and some of the things that we've talked about here. But I'll put it into the group chat. If you're interested in seeing what I wrote, hit the link below and join the Bible plan with us, and we look forward to seeing you. And that's it for today, man. I don't want to keep you guys too long, but that's it for today. And I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for being here with us. Keep mastering. Keep pursuing yourself. Keep pursuing God. Make sure you guys check out and like, share, subscribe the video. Check out Mastering the Faith, my new channel that I'm dropping just for faith content. Again, if you're new here, I'm Sam Archer. This is Mastering the Man. This is a hub for anybody who's looking for areas to improve themselves and become closer to the person that they want to be and who God has designed them to be. Make sure you guys check out the content, check out the playlist, and like I said, I'm going to start building out channels for each platform so that you can find the stuff that you're looking for a lot easier without getting notified about stuff that may or may not interest you at the moment. So see you all in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and keep mastering. God bless. See y'all.